How you are having this illusion that you have answered your questions again and again, your bloody bastard mind. You have not even asked your question so far. It is all just intellectual, not existential. If you are not able to ask question, that means you are a dumb fool, a dumbo. Huh? Why you are making your face as if you are a very wise woman? A witch. Eh?
I'm not thinking
A
myself
witch
as
moving
wise.
towards being a bitch. Huh?
Huh? What is it?
A witch moving towards being a bitch.
A witch moving towards being a bitch. For me, I think being a witch is better than a bitch.
So why you are having this illusion? I have answered, but it is all in past. It is all dead. You are still alive,
Okay.
and you are still unenlightened. You are still
so
as stupid as you ever were.
Yes. Okay. So I ask one question.
What?
Why are you more sincere than 99.9911% of the people who are seeking, who call themselves Sadak, who call themselves seeker? Why are you more sincere than us?
When I heard Osho somewhere, he said that our hope, I am not quoting him because he said something like that. As long as you are hoping that tomorrow, so our dreams are not shattered. As long as you are able to keep your hope alive, you will be in the dream world, you will remain immature. You are not observing life properly. Pain and pleasure are just two sides of the same coin. You think you will have pleasure without pain. And when suffering comes in our life, then we want to run away from it. If you run away from it, you will never become mature. You will never learn anything. So,
Yes, Bobby.
when something is there, something comes, this is the right time to face it, to encounter it. But whenever there is some suffering, whenever there is some test, though I am not using test that existence is taking test or God is taking test, tests are happening, no one is taking any test. This is how life is. This is not a life which is like perfect, that it will be always rosy, it will be always creamy, it will be always good weather. But we are very cunning inside, we are bastards. When suffering happens to others, then you are just so insensitive. You're so dead, so callous, so cruel. that you are not at all concerned. Nothing touches you. But when it happens to you or when it happens to your family member, then the shit is coming out of the pant. Pant becomes yellow. And you start having crocodile tears. So when you are such a fake person, such an unauthentic, dishonest person, nothing can teach you anything. Whether it happened in Buddha's life or not, but this is a very great and psychological story. Seeing, first he had all the pleasure, all the indulgence. When it is totally available to you, then you will see what it is. If it is not available, you are just getting little bit, some crumbs. Then you are always dreaming, hoping someday the real man will come. Someday some Superman will come on his horse and you will be sitting in front. His missile will be inside you and you will be in heaven. What word you use? Cloud 9. Cloud 9. So orgasmic. That's why Osho is saying experience all those things so that you can move ahead, otherwise you will be clinging all the time. But we don't want to experience because we just want to go on dreaming. So if you don't experience, then the dream will continue. Either go for it on your own or whenever some experience is coming, experience it totally so that you become more mature. So what Buddha's father did in his life, in the life of Gautam Buddha, at that time Gautam Siddhartha, he was thinking that if I do this, then he will remain clinging to this world. He will remain trapped in this world, entangled in this world, imprisoned in this world. That he will provide him so much of pleasure and enjoyment that he will never think of liberation, moksha, enlightenment. But what he was doing, he created all the environment. If you are starving, then your desire for food will never vanish. But if everything, the best food of the world is available to you, you are eating it, then that best food will become just like normal food. If you are always in heaven, you will get bored of it. That's why we are not bored by life. Because heaven and hell goes on coming by turn. You had some suffering, then the suffering goes, and then some pleasure is there, some joy is there. Then it looks more pleasurable. It looks more joyous. If all the time you are having pleasure, and if you have any intelligence, then you will get bored of it. But if you are just a computer, if you are a humanoid, if you are a sleep person, a somnambulist, then how you will learn anything? So you need to be very awake. And a person who is just very easily satisfied with small things, he cannot go in search of that which is beyond ordinary things. That's why you have to be satisfied with the outside world, but inside you should remain dissatisfied. Whatever you are getting from the outside world, if you are satisfied, then you will have all the energy to turn in. That's why Socrates said it is better to be Socrates, though this is not his quotation, but Socrates is mentioned in this quote. It is better to be Socrates dissatisfied than to be a fool satisfied. Fools are very satisfied with themselves. They think they are totally perfect, they are all right. Oh, the outside world, the whole world is wrong, but they are absolutely all right. An intelligent person, if something is wrong, he will first see whether I am wrong or not. Outside things, how can I change? And even if the whole world is perfect and you are a damn fool, you are a nincompoop or an idiot, you will still create your own suffering. Like it is said that Buddhas, they carry their heaven with themselves. They don't need to go to heaven. In the same way, idiots, stupid people, they carry their hell with themselves. They don't need to go to any hell. They are carrying it all the time. And in the same quotation, the second line is, it is better to be a man dissatisfied than to be a pig satisfied. But this dissatisfaction has to be inner, not with outside things. Whatever you have got, don't go on just dreaming more and more about it, because you will just increase quantity. Quality will be the same. Just by increasing number, you cannot become blissful or very happy. So this burning discontent within, only this can lead you towards real search. That is why they use the word burning desire to know themselves. How it will happen? When you are seeing that you are repeating every day the same thing, same food, the same sex, and your life is trickling away, drop by drop you are dying. So what is new in it? Every day you are doing the same thing. You have a good job, you get a good position, and you are just, your ego is on cloud 9. But you got the job long time back. You got Nobel Prize 5 years back. Now why you are carrying it? That means you are a dead person. If you are an intelligent person, you will never stop anywhere. That's why in India, the sign of a person who is in Satyug, the golden age, they say it is Chareveti, Chareveti. Just go on moving ahead, never stop. If you are just moving, you are never static, then you will remain fresh. That is what when Buddha said, his word for ultimate truth is not something static. He used the word stream of consciousness. It's a flow. That's why when he is using the word consciousness, it is not something fixed. It is like the light of the candle. Every moment the previous light is dying, the new is taking its place. Maybe there is a gap also, but the gap is so minute that you cannot see. That's why when Heraclitus said, you cannot enter into the same river twice. And Osho has improved it even more. You cannot enter into the same river even once. While you are putting your feet, the water is moving away. So, if you are discontented with yourself, you will just go on growing. That's why people who have come to know, they say that enlightenment is just the beginning. Only after enlightenment, my master was always saying, only after enlightenment the real journey begins. Before enlightenment, there is no journey. You are sleepwalker, or you are just dreaming. Or you can call it you are a dream walker. So when Osho said it, we are keeping our hope alive. Always we are hoping tomorrow will be better. Today is always hell, tomorrow it will be all goody heaven. So this hope has to disappear by your maturity. So when I listened to Osho, I created a quote long time back. I think Osho said it, I don't remember whether he said it or not, but hope against hope. So I just made it little more with using my name. Hope against hope is the hope of Alok. I am not surrendered to this hope. I am hoping against it. Thing is that when there is suffering in your life, then only if you are sensitive you will turn in. If you are all the time drowned in pleasure, most of the people are so retarded, and they think this is all, the end all of life. Even when there is suffering, most of the people, they still remain asleep, because they think today may be bad, tomorrow everything will be so good. Naya Savera Aega. There is a, I think, song, New Morning Will Come. There is a song, it has an English version also. I think the original is in some other language, maybe in English. You must be knowing. हम होंगे कामयाब, हो मन में है विश्वास, हम होंगे कामयाब एक दिन. We will succeed one day, something like that. We have trust in our heart or trust in our mind. One day we will succeed. So these people, like people who are in a country which is a slave, they think tomorrow we will become free. So the same hope we are hoping about our psychological life also. Once I will get this boyfriend or this girlfriend. The Arabic prince will satisfy me. His big instrument will create all the pleasure. But what more will happen? If it is too big, maybe it will break your whole thing inside. Some of them are so big that it cannot even enter inside. But what is so great in that? There is and in every pleasure, pain is contained. If you just go on moving too much in pleasure, then the pain will come. It is just the other side of the coin. If you are not realizing that this body is a prison, when you are young, when you are healthy, then it is a golden prison. It looks like everything is pleasure. But it is the same pleasure that leads to pain. Pleasure is also a prison. Maybe it is a golden prison. You are stuck there. Some people are obsessed with sex, some people are obsessed with food. But then you are creating your bondage. If you are so infatuated with these things, then you are in bondage. If you are an intelligent person, if you are an alert person, whatever comes your way, you will enjoy, then forget it. But we want to go on repeating the same thing. So, as you grow older, then this body, this prison, start becoming from being a golden prison to iron prison. Then it becomes rusted. Osho was not saying in his meditation earlier on. So he allowed them to experience everything, all indulge in sex, indulge in food. In Oregon, he created for them an oasis, he created for them a very wealthy place so that they can experience. They were starving before, they were not getting women, so you can have as many women as you want. You can have as many men as you want. But people who are outside, they will think it is so immoral. But spirituality is neither moral nor immoral. It is amoral. It is one day if you are trying to be conscious, you will transcend all these things. And the real freedom is only when you have gone beyond all those things. But if a person is running away, how can he go beyond? He will remain stuck. So he created the environment. They experience as much. Then those who were intelligent, they will start becoming free from it. Idiots will still remain clinging. So many of Osho's sannyasins are sex obsessed. But his last meditation before he left his body, in that meditation, first they will do gibberish, then he will say fall down and all those things, and then he will start giving instruction, you are not this body, you are not this mind. So if Osho was teaching body, how he is saying you are not this body, you are not this mind. But for that you need to know the body before you can go beyond it. If you have not got any pleasure, if you have not known pleasure, you cannot go beyond it. If you have never eaten good food, the desire will remain there. If you have never experienced any beautiful woman or man, you will be just dreaming about them. You may go on suppressing, you may become a hypocrite. I don't want it. So whatever experience is available to you, one should experience it. Otherwise, one has to become even more alert and awake. I feel that with me it was more like I was what they say, it is impersonal journey of the consciousness. So I was from the very beginning of this life more interested in the subjective world, in what is happening inside me than what is happening outside. So when you are interested in your subjectivity, your inner world, then you are an alert person. You can see what you are very You can see it clearly. Everyone is suffering. Everyone is creating hell for each other. And the whole world is in hell because they have a thorn called ego. Everyone has this thorn called ego, which is creating hell for each other. People are having everything. They have good posts, they have money, but still their life has no contentment. There is no bliss. There is no happiness. There is no awareness. They are living a mechanical life, a pseudo life, a fake life, wearing masks. So I could see all those things. I could feel that they are not living the right life. This is not how I would like to live life. And then they created so much suffering in my life. I could see that all these talk about love in the family, love of father and mother, love in the family, it's all just bogus. It's all just hypocrisy. You are just covering things. In Hindi we say Jhaple dahi ughadle matta. In our part of this, in my state they call it. That means what is the word for matta in English? It's like the water kind of thing of the yogurt or curd. When you mix water in it, what it is called? There is a word for it. It is quite digestive. You break the fat and you break this thick thing and then you make it. So it's
probiotic, prebiotic.
No, it's like you are creating like making a water of. You are mixing water in the yogurt or curd and making it diluted. So that is called matta. It's very, after food, when you take it, the food is digested well. But it is more liquid. And when the curd is without liquid, it's more hard, so it's more thick, curd or yogurt. So it is said that when you are keeping it covered, it looks like it is yogurt or curd. But when you remove the cover, then it is just full of water. That means the reality is something else. What you are trying to show is not what you really are. As long as you keep it covered, it looks like there is so much love in the family. When you go out, everyone is giving Jimmy Carter smile as if they are the happiest people on earth. Everything, we are very must, we are very happy. But when you come back home, everyone is fighting with each other. There is ego tussle. They are all jealous, they are full of competition with each other. It's the disease of the family that is spreading everywhere. From where the whole world is fighting, there are wars and world wars. The whole madness, the center of this madness is the family. So I could see all these things. I felt that if I just go on living this unreal life, my life will be gone in few years, and from the very beginning my health was not so good, so I could not waste much time. So if I wanted to have some significance in my life was to give a right direction to my energy, not that it should be scattered. So somewhere I knew that there was even while you are groping in the darkness, you know that the real has to be inside you. Who is searching for anything? Who wants pleasure? Who wants anything, whether it is liberation, enlightenment, or who wants to be happy? Who is seeking pleasure? It is you. So you are the center. Everything is in the periphery. So you have to find out whether you can create light inside or not. If you are in darkness, then you will go on stumbling. So whatever is inside me, if there is something inside me, that has to be changed. If there is inner darkness, then the light has to be created. There must be some way. So many people, they say that in their life, the darkness has gone. There is bliss in their life. So I felt that if anyone can know the truth, if there is any truth, if anyone can be lighted or anyone can become enlightened, I can also be. They are not different. They are all human beings. So if it can happen in anyone's life, if it has happened in Buddha's life, it can happen in me also. If it is not happening in this life, it may take 10 life, but I am ready. Why should I waste my life and energy in stupid things, in insignificant, nonsensical things? If it is not happening in this life, it will happen when it has to happen, when I am in the right state, when I am mature enough. But if it will take too many lives, then it is even more. I need to be more in urgency. Otherwise, if I am wasting this life, then what is the guarantee whether I am going to get any life or not? And if I am moving towards truth, there will be still, it will be better than people who are in search of lies, in search of dreams and illusions. So even reading about Buddha, you could feel that you are getting connected to something. Reading about these people who have known themselves, you feel that some of your darkness is getting removed. And then because of my living with unconscious people, I did few things which I felt I have done some real sin. Then I was very much in depression. I used to be in depression, though there was not much of my fault, because I was very young. It was more of someone else. Then I used to be in depression. I wanted to commit suicide. In every month, I will be in depression maybe 10 days or 15 days a month. Then I read Swami Vivekananda's a book of his quotation, that a cow never sins, cannot commit any sin, but it will remain a cow always. A wall never commits any sin, but it will remain a wall. Human being can commit sin, but human being can become divine also. And that gave me lot of assurance. Even if I have done something wrong, I can go beyond it. I can get rid of all those things. So then my journey began. Then with Osho, it became far more speedy. But it was, I fulfillment can happen only when you are really sincere. You cannot cheat others, you can only cheat yourself. Even if you are cheating others, it is immaterial, it is not so important. It's not so it matters not much. But ultimately you are cheating yourself. You are destroying your possibility, your capabilities, your potential. So when I read, whether it was Osho or Gurdjieff or anyone, that if you want to know yourself, you will have to become totally authentic. And Gurdjieff even said that whatever is within you, inside you, and whatever is outside, don't have this division. Whatever you are inside, just be that. Even if you have to pay all the price, even if you lose all your friends, it is worth doing, because otherwise you will never become an authentic person. If you are something inside and you are showing something outside which is just opposite of it, how can you ever be free from your divisions and schizophrenia? So I read in Osho's book that Gurdjieff says that if you want to know the truth, be what you are. Don't be a fake person. And then I was reading Osho's one of his book. I think that was the second book of Osho I read, Desiderata, Book of Essentials, in which I think it was Tilopa's quotation that be loose and natural. So people who are born in a family which is very like dictatorial and very regimented, like you are in army, they are very tight and they are unnatural. Because if you are unnatural, your parents will condemn you. They want to follow etiquettes and mannerisms, so then you have to be a fake person. So when I read be loose and natural, that became for me a kind of mantra. I will try to be just natural. If I have to pay all the price, I will pay. If that spoils all my relation, I am ready for it. And loose, I felt that I have become so tight neck, like the Englishman. So I have to relax. Only if you are loose, you can relax. Otherwise, you cannot relax. That's why when Swamiji, I was going to get married, and I was with Swamiji and one of his famous disciple, Shahil. So we were discussing. Not I was discussing. Swamiji said that now he is going to get married and he has no money. So he need to have some money. So what work will be good for him? So Sahil said, after thinking a little bit, or maybe it was already the answer was ready, he said, for him the best thing is that he should become a guru. So Swamiji must have read his unconscious desire. So he said that in Hindi he said, ये इतना मूड नहीं है. He is not that stupid. He is not that dumb. He must have seen his inner desire to be a guru. When you are desiring, when you want to be a guru, then you will become a fake person. Because you want to become something which you are not. If you are a guru, you are a guru. Why you will want to be a guru? Whether anyone is your disciple or not, that makes no difference. And the guru, what is a guru? A guru has removed his inner darkness. If no one is coming to him, they may not be seeking truth. So this is not his problem. And he said that if someone wants to come to him, if someone comes to him, within few minutes he will say something that the person will run away. And Bhupendra is very happy about it all the time. He will mention it. But he is not understanding. He is same kind of fake person. Like Shahil. He also have this very strong desire to be a guru. That's why when someone said to him, a foreigner, because when foreigner says to an Indian, they are very happy because they are suffering from great inferiority complex. Oh, this foreigner, and he is a facilitator, he is a meditation teacher, he is saying, why don't you take camp? And he was so, everything within him was standing like his erect penis. So he said, so he is always enjoying it very much, that Swamiji said, even if someone wants to come to me, they will run away within few minutes because I will say something. But he is not understanding what is the center of his or whatever he is saying. He is saying he is not that dumb, he is not that stupid, that he will become a fake person. He will remain what he is, even if all the people run away. He will say what he feels like. If he sees that you are a donkey, he will say you are a donkey. He will not try to whitewash it or cover it just to be nice. He will not behave in that way. If he is seeing that you are not the person worth anything, you are not the person who is in search of truth, he will say to you and you will run away. That is what Osho also said when someone asked Osho that in your camps there are many sannyasis, while they are doing dynamic, in the second stage they become naked. So women who are coming from good families, cultured family, will not come. So Osho said that who is telling these women from cultured family to come? They should remain in their home. And the question should have been asked by these sannyasin, that we become very shy, we feel very self-conscious, that what others will think we are becoming naked. That was the whole meditation. The dynamic, you have to become natural. Don't wear masks. So if you are feeling like becoming naked, become naked. But the whole process, the whole dynamic, you have to keep your eyes closed. So if someone is seeing, that means that person is insincere, that person is dishonest, is not doing his or her meditation. So how anyone is seeing what others are doing? If your eyes are closed, you cannot see. So whether this person is a complete idiot who is asking it, he must be seeing, he is so moral. And all these moral people are really very moral inside. They are boiling inside. So he said that why these women, they have to see what these people are doing. They have to do their own meditation with their closed eyes. And if you are doing it with your closed eyes, how you will know what others are doing? And Osho said that if I go on listening to you, I will be of no use for you. If whatever you are saying, I am listening to you, then what is my need in your life? You have to listen to me, not I have to listen to you. So even if everyone stops coming in. Everyone runs away. I will not listen to you. I will do what I feel like, what is the right thing. So whether you are coming or not, it makes no difference. So that is what Swamiji said about me. He will not care. If someone comes to him within 10 minutes, he will say something and the person will run away. But he was saying to both to me and to Sahil also. To me he was saying maybe you should become little more practical, little more worldly. You may inside be anything, but you should know the worldly games also. You may be seeing that this person is a donkey, he is not a human being. But then say you are so nice, you are looking like the Prime Minister. Why unnecessary make anyone unhappy? So little bit I have learned, but not that much. So, but Bhupendra was really so happy that I don't know how to behave, how to act. He knows. These are the people who want to. They may create some ashram, and people may come because they are always compromising. But if you are not in search of truth, why should I waste my time with you? So that is the thing, that is the difference. I saw that if I am not genuine, I am not authentic, then I will never know myself. You have to become one inside and outside. If you are just wearing mask and personality, you will never know your naked truth. So this is, if you are really in search of truth, being authentic, being honest, being one inside is the only thing that will help you. Otherwise you will just be on the periphery all the time. So even if speaking truth leads you in difficulty, it is worth it. Ultimately you will be benefited. That will lead you toward truth. In India they say Satyamev Jayate. Truth is victorious. But only in your inner search. In outside maybe truth is defeated. But ultimately here also if you are going on the way of truth, your life will have significance. You will be able to create some meaning in your life. Otherwise your life is just meaningless, worthless. What Buddha said, lies are sweet in the beginning but bitter in the end. Truth is bitter in the beginning but sweet in the end. But why truth is bitter in the beginning? Because we have become addicted to lies. We have created a habit of lies. So to break it is difficult. So that's why it looks like it is bitter. So if you are saying I am more honest, more authentic than 99.99% of people, it's because I was in search of truth. My search was not half-hearted, not lukewarm. I could see that I am in prison, I am in suffering because truth is missing. So if I want truth in life, then I have to be truthful first in small things. If I am telling lies, that is a very gross thing. Telling truth is not such a big thing, but if I cannot even do that, how can I reach to my very center? So if I want to know myself, I have to become one person. Not that I have to have layers of conditioning and layers of lies. All those layers have to be removed, like you go on peeling the layers of onion. So anyone who wants to know truth will have to be one authentic, genuine, otherwise you will be always on periphery. So it's clear for you?
Very clear and very wonderful, Swami.
So you were saying you don't have any question. If you don't ask, nothing will happen to you. You will always remain clouded.
Okay. So perhaps today I will not talk anymore.
Yes, it's
And
enough, Swami.
try to get rid of this addiction of one symbol after another. Go on sending, I will send you something, you will send me something. Now it is time you should become more mature and do real things.
Okay, Swami.
If I send you love symbol, then you send love symbol, then I send something, it's all just wastage.
Okay, Swami. Okay.
You have to get rid of childishness.
Yes.
Find out the child within you, the inner child. But you should not be childish.
Yes, Swami.
Tom Cooper, an Australian journalist, is saying that the atom bomb is gone from Pakistan. So that will be very good for this world if the Pakistan is bereft of his atom bomb, because anytime it can go to terrorists, and most of its army people are also like terrorists.
Yes, Swami.
And China is also very much like that. China is also doing everything to stop India's growth. It should remain involved in war so that it cannot be a competitor to both China and America. Both are wanting this, that India should remain involved in wars, so its economy will be always going down the drains. So it is providing to both Pakistan and Bangladesh. It is now going to provide to Pakistan J-35, its latest aircraft, and J-10 to Bangladesh. That's why it's a very mean country. It is always want to be successful by destroying others, by capturing others, so very demonic, devilish attitude. And if the government is like this, you cannot say that the people are innocent, because they have chosen this kind of government. It must be in everyone's unconscious, that because they want that they should dominate the whole world, so they have this kind of government. They want this, they should conquer the whole world. Even if the whole world goes down the drain, or even if the whole world is destroyed, they should succeed. This is their attitude. So this is Rakshasi attitude, devilish, demonical.
Yes, Swami.
So you are also Chinese?
I think very big part of the Chinese in me has been dead for some time already.
It's all because of me, otherwise
Yes,
it could
definitely.
never go.
Yes.
Hmm?
And I actually feel happy that I'm quite disidentified with Chinese right now.
I have to work much for that. Otherwise,
Yes.
earlier you were not like that.
Yes, Swami, definitely.
Hmm?
The credit goes to you, Swami.
Hmm. Okay. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Swami.
Even if I don't talk much tomorrow, then don't mind. You try to make the book also and do other things.
Okay, Swami.
I have to listen to a lot of things
Okay,
because only if I listen I can comment.
okay.
I have to find the very essence of all those things. Then I can share.
Okay, Swami.
Mm. Okay.
Okay, Swami. Thank you, Swami. Om.
And I have very less time, so I have to be more. That's why I say don't waste time in all those symbols much.
Yes, yes.
Because I'm getting all the time, my body is not functioning well. So whatever time I get, I have to utilize it.
Yes,
I
yes.
cannot just go on wasting it. And you have to cooperate now.
Yes.
I gave you enough time to change. I gave you enough time to understand me. Now you have to, and you also should apply all your creativity in right direction.
Yes.
So that meditate and then share.
Yes, Swami. Yes.
Mm. So you have to make the best out of the worst.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes, Swami.
When this is your attitude, you are never defeated. So that is one of my attitude. That's why I could remain sincere. I could, even whatever was happening, I was using everything as a stepping stone. Whenever there was more suffering, I was going more inside. And when it was almost hell outside, when I will go inside, then I will go totally. So, and while I was in meditation, everything, the outside world was totally forgotten. All my suffering, pain, hell was gone. So then I will say that even if I die this moment, I will have no regret because I am totally peaceful and silent. I am ready to die. Whatever is the best that can happen in the world, I'm in that state. All doubts are gone. The cloud has gone and the sun of consciousness is here. So I can die. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Swami. Om.